Welcome back, everyone. Longtime residents of the city of Green Bay are reflecting on the changes made to the city over the last 2 decades. Rick Beverstein, a 45-year-old business leader in the city, reflects on what it was like seeing Jim Schmidt first come into office. Local 5's John Dommel takes us through the city's pre- and post-Schmidt eras.
Things pre-Schmidt, I describe them, in my own words, as a bit of a rut.
Like much of the manufacturing Midwest, there were changes in the 80s and 90s. Old, stable industries were not what they used to be. And a new mayor was walking into office backed by optimism.
He was able to motivate folks and get them to look over the horizon a bit to what we could be.
It was Schmidt's belief that healthy communities needed a vibrant downtown.
When I was a kid growing up, everything was downtown. That's where you went. That's where the movie theaters were. That's where the buses took you. That's where the shopping was. That's where you wanted to be.
The culture had to change and embrace our greatest natural unifier.
Historically, buildings did not face the river. They faced the streets that bordered the river. No one looked at the river. That's where you just parked your car and then you went onto the street.
Schmidt came up with a project that was his attempt at flipping the focus.
The city deck brought our focus to the river rather than our backs to the river.
Beverstein says 25 years ago, housing downtown was another barrier to entry.
And now you see virtually no vacancies in the housing that's there, and more on the drawing board, more being built.
The shipyard project and losing Walmart at the Larson Green site are seen as head scratchers, but Beverstein says the mayor stood by his beliefs and says Walmart would have been a Band-Aid fix.
That took some courage, and it took some leadership, and it took belief in his convictions, which at this point have proven to be correct.
New challenges are ahead, but he believes Green Bay is much better off on the way out of the Schmidt era than it was on the way in.
We'll see over the next coming years how this city responds, but we're in a far better spot now than we would have been without Jim Schmidt.
Reporting in Green Bay, John Dommel, Local 5 News.
And Beverstein says the most recent opportunity the city has in front of it comes with the loss of Shopko, and that it's going to be interesting to see what the new mayor is going to make out of it.